This tutorial will teach you advanced techniques for Aliens vs. Predator Extinction. Please note that you can press Start at any time to pause the tutorial and see your current task. Let's start with Advanced Selection. Double-tap the A button on an alien drone. Notice the game selects all units on screen of the same type. Now, to add individual units to your existing selection, pull and hold the left trigger and press A on the unit you want to add. Add an alien to your current selection. Perfect. Standard unit movement is covered in the basic tutorial. Now let's look at Attack Move. This command tells your units to attack any enemies they come across while moving. An area has been marked on your minimap. Attack Move your aliens to this area by pulling and holding the left trigger and pressing B at the marked position. Note that you can do this either in the gameplay view or on the minimap. Attack Move is useful for exploring and advancing into combat. Standard Move is good for quick traversal or retreats. Now let's go over the attitude settings. Select this alien, then pull and hold the right trigger to bring up the commands menu. Good. Continue holding the right trigger to keep the commands menu on screen and press the up button on the directional pad to put the alien in aggressive mode. Aggressive mode means the unit will attack and pursue enemies on sight. Note that benign creatures such as wildlife and civilians are not considered enemies and therefore are never automatically attacked. Now, press right on the directional pad to go into defensive mode. Defensive mode means the unit will attack enemies on sight but not pursue them should they get out of range. Now press down on the directional pad to put the unit in stand ground mode. Stand ground means the unit will only attack enemies that actually approach it, never budging from its position. Now press left on the directional pad to enter no attack mode. No attack mode simply means the unit should never attack anything unless you specifically tell it to. You can set individual units or entire groups to any of these attitude settings. Now, let's move on to waypoints. Waypoints allow you to create a specific path for your units to follow, which can be useful for avoiding dangerous areas. Select the alien and pull and hold the right trigger to activate the commands menu. While it's active, use the B button to create 3 waypoints for your alien to follow. Well done. Now let's go over Camera Go-To buttons. These buttons help you quickly move the camera to important events or special units. A battle is started in the southern area of the map. Notice that the minimap marks this battle and a warning is given. Press the Y button to have the camera immediately go to this event. The Y button will always move the camera to the most recent event. There's a second Go-To button that will center your camera on your base unit. In the case of the aliens, this would be the Queen. For Marines, it would cycle through available Comtech Marines. And for Predators, it would cycle through available Shrines. Press the X button now to have the camera move to the Queen. The last thing to go over is unit grouping. Select one or more of the units on your screen, then hold down the white button and press one of the 4 main directions on the directional pad: up, down, left, or right. Good. You've just assigned these units to a directional pad button. Now deselect the units and try to select them again simply by pressing the same directional pad button you assigned them to. Notice the same group of units was automatically selected for you. You can assign up to 4 groups, one for each of the 4 main directions on the directional pad. This concludes the advanced tutorial. Press A to exit the level. This tutorial will teach you specific information about playing as the Colonial Marines. Please note that you can press Start at any time to pause the tutorial and see your current task. On the screen is a ComTech, the Marines' base of operations. He is vitally important since he's used for ordering new units and repairing things. Next to him is a landing beacon. When the ComTech calls in an order, the dropship will land at the closest landing beacon to the ComTech. Select the ComTech now. Notice when the ComTech is selected, an icon of a dropship appears to the left of the minimap. This is a special ability icon, and any unit that has such an ability will have an icon shown here. In the case of the ComTech, his special ability is an ordering menu that lets you order and upgrade Marines and equipment. Special abilities are accessed with the black button. Press it now. This is the dropship menu, where you can order troops, equipment, and upgrades. Let's start by ordering some infantry Marines. Use the directional pad to highlight the infantry listing, and then press A. Note you can press it a few times. Up to 6 Marines can be loaded on any one dropship. Also note that detailed information about these units is displayed at the bottom of the screen and in the portrait view on the right. When you have a few in the queue, press X to confirm your order. Good. After confirming your order, a dropship is dispatched to the planet with your new troops aboard. There is a timer at the bottom of the screen that shows their ETA. The dropship will always land at the closest landing beacon to the ComTech Marine that was used to place the order. Okay, they've arrived. Note that each Marine you order counts towards your population cap, which is represented in the lower left corner of the screen. You cannot exceed this cap. You will notice on the dropship menu that although most units count as 1 for population, some count as more. Now, let's purchase an upgrade. Select your ComTech again and activate the dropship menu.
Standing by.
Upgrades become available throughout the campaign, and you can use them to enhance your units in very powerful ways. Notice there's a small upgrade button next to the infantry button. Use the directional pad to highlight it. Notice a description of the upgrade appears at the bottom of the screen. Visual and statistical changes in the upgraded unit can also be seen in the portrait image on the right. Press A to purchase it. Very good. This will immediately upgrade your current infantry and any new infantry you order during this mission. Exit the reordering menu now by pressing the black button. All these troops and upgrades need to be paid for, so let's go over how Marines get funding. Select your ComTech and move him north to the area marked on your minimap.
Standing by. Roger that. Standing by. Standing by. Standing by. Standing by. Standing by. Roger that.
Good. You found the Atmo. This is a micro-atmosphere processor, one of many scattered about the planet. Problem is, they've fallen into disrepair, but that's where you come in. Each Atmo that you activate will generate a steady flow of income for a few minutes. You'd be wise to defend these devices during that time. So, let's move a sentry gun into position near this Atmo. Due south of you is a synthetic engineer and a sentry gun.
Yes?
Synthetics carry a motion tracker that allows them to detect enemy units before they're visible. They can also be used to move certain objects around the map, such as sentry guns. With the synthetic selected, instruct him to pick up the sentry gun by placing your cursor over it and pressing B.
Understood.
Well done. The synthetics can be used to pick up and move sentry guns, as well as special items you'll come across during your missions. Move the synthetic back to the Atmo, which has been marked on your minimap, and deploy the sentry gun
Understood.
by pressing the black button.
Standing by.
Yes? Understood.
Excellent. Now your Atmo has some defense. Let's move on to healing. Scroll to the area marked on your minimap and select the medic.
What do you got?
Good. Next to the medic is an injured sniper. With the medic still selected, place your cursor over her and press B to heal her.
I'll take
Heal
care
the
of it.
sniper to full health to complete the tutorial. Medics will also automatically start to heal units that are damaged if they're nearby them.